Hello, welcome to Just Lovely Energy. Today's reading is for crystal lovers, those who are interested in working with crystals or interested in going to go buy some crystals anytime soon, and you just want to know what type of crystals you would benefit from at this time. Also, there is an extra part after I pull some cards for you on crystals. There's an extra portion if you like to stay and listen to it on advice that you need at this time. Also, any affirmations that you would like at this time as well. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. And if you like, you can either listen to messages from only this pile or the other pile, because they're both crystal oracle cards, or you can listen to the whole entire video if you're comfortable with that. Just letting you know only to take what resonates. Okay, Spirit. What type of crystals would those who are listening to this video, what type of crystals would they benefit from at this time? Okay, and Spirit, I also would like to invite any type of messages that you have as I'm reading into the crystal that everyone needs. If there's any other additional messages that you have, please let me know. But we have Tourmaline Quartz. I apologize if I pronounce anything wrong, because some of these crystals I've never used or heard of, and so I apologize for that in advance. But this crystal is used to help you to get out of your own way. So some of you could be going through a time where you just feel stuck at this very moment. You could just be stuck in your head or stuck about what to do next as far as a project or as far as certain relationships with people. And it's just that you've been in your head too much about what's going on. Sometimes you overthink or you read into everything too much. And it's a matter of you getting out of your own way. That is really going to help. I believe I have an example of a Terminated Quartz right here. I own a lot of crystals myself, so this is one of the crystals that represent this crystal right here. And then we also have Moonstone, live your purpose. So if you really want to be focused on your career or on finding out your purpose or tapping into your purpose and really feeling more connected to it, a moonstone would be great for you to use at this time also. And then we have Argonite, release your emotional baggage. So this could be related to the situation that I was talking about with the Tourmaline quartz. Just explaining how sometimes you can get in your own head or get in your own way could be due to emotional baggage. So Argonite could be another good crystal for you to use. And then we also have Sodalite here for speak your truth. So maybe you do need to speak up on some of the things that you've been thinking about or wondering about, or maybe it's a sign that you just need to share your voice and use your voice more often, especially if you're a person who pretty much stays to themselves and doesn't really like talking or talking about their interests. This is your sign like to start speaking up, and that those that are for you are going to appreciate the things that you really have to say, and you shouldn't really worry about the rest. Like if someone doesn't agree to you, that's okay, because you're not going to be everyone's cup of tea. So speak your truth anyway. You can use blue crystals in general in order to speak up more as you want to, or if you just want to better your communication overall, either with relationships or public speaking or with work related type things, you can also use Sodalite to help. So those were just the crystals from the bottom of the deck. This is actually your first card, the Black Kyanite. So this will be a good crystal for you all watching the video that want to set stronger boundaries. And you really want to say a firm no instead of changing your mind. And any advice that is coming through for any of the crystals that I'm talking about, it doesn't just happen, just so you know, it doesn't just happen by you holding the crystal or having the crystal all the time. Sometimes you really have to pour your intentions into the crystal and work with your spiritual team or guides on, you know, putting the intentions into the crystal. So when you do hold the crystal or when you do use the crystal, that you're able to do whatever intentions that you set. So for example, if you want to say a stronger no to people because you're always a person who considers everyone's feelings, and sometimes you really want to say no, but you end up changing your mind and saying yes, or you say no and you change your mind anyway. So you could go to your spiritual team guides or ancestors and ask them also what crystals would be best for you. And you can have a black kyanite crystal or any protection crystal, and you can say, these are the intentions that I have, that I want to be able to say no and set stronger boundaries with people because I always change my mind. Please let this crystal be useful for me to say no to others as I need to, so I can put myself first. Like, it can be that simple. But some of you watching, you do need to set stronger boundaries. This is why this card is coming up. And then we also have the crystal turquoise. So this crystal turquoise is for you to prioritize your health and put you first. It's to prioritize your mental health, spiritual health, or emotional health. This is for you to also prioritize physical health, like as far as going to the gym, or like if you need a motivator, taking care of your body better. This also can be used for like self-care practices as well. Turquoise color itself can be used for self-expression, also related to the throat chakra. So you can use this if you want to just step more into your power as well. And then we also have Labradorite as another crystal that you can use. Now this crystal says you can use it to see the magic. I say you can use this crystal also to work with the moon or work with magic in general if you like doing spell work or mirror work or self-love work. This crystal also can be used for a time of transformation when you need to stay positive about changes. I also have a real life example of the Labradorite. Let me find it. Oh, here it goes. So here's an example of the Labradorite crystal. And then I also have the garnet. This is to ignite your passion. Also, the garnet is used for sexual related type of healing, or if you wanted to do like sex magic, this will be a good type of crystal to use as well. But the garnet is used to, when I say healing issues related to sex, I mean, if you went through something traumatizing and you want to heal and be able to open up again, because after your experience, maybe you haven't felt comfortable opening up, this is a crystal that can help you. And this crystal is also for you to tap into your creative energy and to just feel comfortable with yourself overall, so that you can feel comfortable enough to open up with other people. And you can also use this crystal to ignite your passion when it comes to your passion projects, when it comes to your career or your work. If you want to get into really creative endeavors and get new ideas, you can work with your garnet crystal as well and just keep it around you. And then we also have Aventurine, create your own luck. So this crystal would be for you to work with your heart chakra and any matters of the heart, like your desires of your heart. If you're really working on manifesting, this will be a good crystal for you to use. Also, any matters of money, Aventurine will also be a good crystal for you to use, especially if you want to manifest money or manifest working with people to earn money or on certain projects as well. This will be a great crystal for you to use at this time in order to create your own luck, or any time that you need. Then we have Black Tourmaline, protect your energy. So to me, this goes along with those who feel like they need to set stronger boundaries. Along with that, you need to protect your energy, especially if you consider yourself an empath or a spiritualist and a person who works with energy a lot in any type of form. This could even be through yoga or dance. And this also could be just for anybody with any type of occupation. If you love working with crystals, black tourmaline is a great crystal just to have in your possession at all times. By protecting your energy, I do mean being able to set boundaries. I mean actual physical protection, mental protection, emotional protection, and of course you have to put your energy, you have to put your intentions into the crystal as well. Want to see, I have a black tourmaline, but it's not over here on the table. It's probably somewhere else. So this is another crystal that you can use, iolite, I believe it's pronounced. This is in order to shift your money mindset. So this will be a good crystal if you have money blocks, if you have certain beliefs surrounding money that you feel that you need to let go of before abundance and prosperity can flow into your life. This will be a crystal for you to work with. Also, another money block or something that could be stopping your money from flowing in could be related to confidence, could be related to you needing to protect yourself more, protect your security, your finances more. It could be used also to stand up for yourself more when it comes to money matters. This will be a good crystal for you to use for any of those type of things. And then we also have Amazonite, loosen your grip. So with this crystal, this will benefit you for if you need to loosen your grip, meaning taking your mind off of something like one goal and deciding to just flow, let things flow naturally and relax about it. This is good for those of you that, you know, get caught up in trying to control things a little too much, and you want to go more with the flow. You're not used to not having control in certain situations. So Amazonite can really help you with that. And I'm also getting that this is like, has to do with anything that is of your heart's desires, for you to be more relaxed in knowing that it is for you, and what is for you will not pass you by. And you can just keep the crystal as a reminder to let you know that you don't have to fight so hard or work so hard all the time. There is such thing as needing to take a break. And then we also have blue lace agate. So this is so you can find your calm at any moment in time that you feel that you need peace, or if you like get really bad anxiety, this would be also a good crystal for you to use for calming effects. Instantly, I've used this crystal as well before. And I mean, this could be used to soothe you through situations that you feel that is out of your control as well. And this is also related to the throat chakra because it's the color blue. And it also reminds you to, you know, put yourself first, and that everything doesn't have to always be in your control. And then we also have Epidot. I believe that's how you pronounce it. And this crystal you can use in order to go deeper with something, to be intensely focused on something, or to get deeper with some type of subject. So if you're into a lot of research or reading, this could be a crystal that you can use in order to stay grounded, and in order to be open to receive, you know, through the heart chakra, the information that you need. This could also be used for relationship you know, when you need to get deeper with relationships with people and you want to be more intimate and, you know, more open to others' ideas or perspectives. This will also be a good crystal for you to work with. So I'm going to go ahead and use the other deck now. And just to let you guys know, some of the same crystals might pop up from this deck. So we will see, and that is just more confirmation for you. So Spirit, what crystals do the collective need to hear from this deck that they would benefit from at this time? I really don't like when the cards jump out sometimes and make me chase them. Sorry if you guys see my head in the camera. It's because the cards keep jumping out the pile on the floor. Look, it keeps doing it. Gosh. Sorry, these cards are a little bit hard to shuffle. If you see the shape of them and the size, you'll know. If you ever shuffle cards, you'll know what I'm talking about. I just need one more after this one. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Garnet, which is also a card that came out on the other pile. So this is confirmation for those that needed to hear. So this is a beautiful card, isn't it? But this is the Garnet Crystal that's represented on this card. I also like to pull a few cards from the bottom of the deck just for any type of messages or energy that you might need to hear from. We also have this crystal, the golden anhydro Herkheimer, I believe it's called. Then we also have selenites at the bottom of the deck. This is how the crystal looks. And that is what I'm using right now to charge my crystals at this time. These are examples of the selenite crystals. If you're interested, I'm going to go get some. And I will be reading the description on the back of the cards also. And then the last card we have, the last two cards from the bottom of the deck that we have is Sunstone and Watermelon Tourmaline. I do not have this crystal, but I'm very interested in getting this crystal because I keep hearing about it. And I thought I should just read to you guys the back of these cards as well. So that's just what I'm going to do. I'm going to read all the cards that I pulled from the bottom of the deck, and then I'll also read the additional cards that I pulled for you. So please bear with me because they have descriptions on the back of them. So pretty much whatever I'm reading on the back of the card is something that you may need to hear at this time. So just take it as it resonates and apply it to your life circumstance that you need solutions for, and apply it to anything that you may need to hear for any area of your life, because I'm only going to read the description. So for Garnet, the Garnet Crystal, it says sexuality, life force, and intensity. This is a sexual healing in its highest form. Garnet is a stone of love, passion, and devotion, removing blocks to the desires of the heart. Step into your sexual power and embrace your body, removing all judgments that stand in the way of you and your pleasure. When used in this tandem, trick sex, Garnet can heighten the experience, attracting partners that can help heal sexual trauma. Garnet helps identify and illuminate self-sabotaging behaviors, expanding your connection to your mind, body, and spirit. And this is connected to Leo energy, Virgo energy, Capricorn energy, Aquarius energy, and the planet Mars. And then we have the golden anhydro Herkheimer crystal. This is also from the bottom of the deck. I'll let you guys know when I move to the other crystals. But containing floating, this is about sunshine, vitality, and joy. So containing floating gold liquid, gold anhydro Herkheimer is named after the oil suspended within the crystal. It's a rare and possessing wisdom from the Himalayas where it's found. The stone stimulates the third eye and enhances intuition and connection to the universe. Golden Hydro Herkheimer promotes gender fluidity and acceptance, assisting in transitions, connecting with one's gender, or healing wounds. Strongly tied to the solar plexus, Golden Hydro Herkheimer can clear out emotional baggage from many lifetimes, and live out loud and proud. This is connected to Sagittarius as well as the sun. Then here goes the selenite, the crystals that I showed you, that I have. This is about luminous cleansing and protection. With its moonlight glow, selenite illuminates your spiritual truth and greater purpose. It aligns your chakras and raise your awareness to higher dimensions, opening communication to your spiritual team. It brings clarity to the mind, slices through any negativity or confusion, cleansing your energy and field and protecting your aura. Selenite brings awareness to your subconscious patterns, highlighting what needs to be healed. It activates the crown chakra and provides a doorway to personal transformation. Cleanse your way to clarity, and this is connected to Taurus and the moon. Then we have watermelon tourmaline. So this is about love, balance, and clarity. Relationships are the currency of life, and watermelon tourmaline raises awareness of a soul's agreement and your impact on other people's lives. This crystal is supercharged to activate the heart chakra, creating a divine connection between you and your higher self. Like the watermelon, it teaches you to enjoy the sweetness of life. Remembering good things often take time to ripen. Watermelon tourmaline balances masculine and feminine energies, connecting your heart chakra to both the physical and the spiritual aspects of yourself. And this is connected to Gemini, Virgo, and also the planets Venus and Saturn. And then the last card from the bottom of the deck that I have for you is the Sunstone. So this is about leadership, confidence, and freedom. The Sunstone shines brighter, igniting willpower underneath the sun's rays. A stone of leadership, Sunstone gives you the courage to step out on your own and dare to make a difference. Radiating warmth, vitality, Sunstone brings confidence to the beholder and is known to bring good luck. Fortuitous in the nature, Sunstone brings out your natural talents, allowing you to shine like the star you are. Sunstone helps fulfill karmic contracts, alleviating pressures around a sense of purpose or fulfillment. Abundance will flow once you nurture your gifts. And this is connected to Leo and Libra, as well as the sun. So starting with your first card, we have Morganite, the crystal Morganite. So this crystal is about acceptance, compassion, and releasing. So the ultimate love attractor, Morganite opens channels for positivity, affection, and devotion to flow effortlessly through your energetic fields. Morganite is able to uncover deep emotional pain, bring awareness to the unexpressed feelings residing inside your body so that you can release them. Know that these feelings can change and are not a part of your identity, clearing away thoughts of martyrdom or victimhood. Morganite expands your ability to love and receive love, advancing your soul to the core of the inner truth. And this is connected to Libra energy, which is about relationships, balancing relationships in your life as well. And it's also connected to the planet Venus. And then we have the Golden Healer crystal. So this is about abundance, expansion, golden rays. So universal life force flows strongly with the golden healer. With an exceedingly high vibration, golden healer carries a bioscalar waves, an abundant form of power that increases in spiral mass. This potent energy can expand awareness across multiple dimensions, transforming your vibrations all the way down to the cells of your body. Connected to the solar plexus, this stone allows the highest form of healing for your identity and self-worth, releasing ancestral patterns that may have affected you and been passed down through your family lineage. This is connected to Leo energy as well as the sun. Also, you can use this if you're feeling the need to work with your solar plexus chakra. Then we have Hematite as another one of your crystals. So this could be used for grounding, magnetic pull, focus. So this could also be used for getting focused when it comes to getting your work done, as well as any type of protection that you need, of protecting your energy so that you can continue focused on tasks or goals. But with a magnetism that is high, Hematite has the ability to absorb negative emotions and create strong energetic boundaries. Its Arcturian force releases self-imposed limitations. A powerful stone to use in grounding oneself, Hematite activates the root chakra and balances out the 7 chakras by pulling toxic from your aura. Deriving from the Latin word for blood, Hematite cleanses the blood in the body by promoting circulation and energizing the nervous system to begin anew. Use Hematite when you need that extra boost. So it sounds like it also can give you some type of energy as well that you need. And then it's connected to Aries and Aquarius, as well as the planet Saturn. And we also have blue Argonite. So this is about empathy, compassion, and communication. Communication is key with the blue Argonite. You will definitely send the message. Blue Argonite activates the throat chakra, the third eye chakra, and the heart chakra, allowing you to communicate from a whole and centered place with this, while the stone instills hope and inspiration. This crystal enhances your ability to emphasize, show compassion for others, fostering authentic connections. Blue Argonite communication skills also carry across when you are communicating with the spirit realm, cultivating a calm and relaxed space, even more for clarity to come through. And this is connected to Capricorn and the planet Earth. And then we also have Sodalite coming up again. I believe this was mentioned in the first deck, but this is the Sodalite Crystal. So this is related to logic, instincts, and rationality. Rational thinking is heightened with the logic stone, known to clear mental confusion and enhance analytical, creative problem solving. For those on the sensitive side of the spectrum, meaning being empaths as well, Sodalite helps ease anxiety around emotions and calms inclinations towards flighty feelings. This stone provides insight into truths that make sense, not just logically, but also intuitively. It calls you back to your animal instincts, guiding you to trust your bodily sensations, the messages your physical self is constantly sending to your brain. And this is connected to Sagittarius and the planet Venus. And we also have Amazonite, which is another crystal that popped up with the other deck of cards. So this is how it looks. So this is about objective, having a filter, and about truth. So filtering vibrations is what Amazonite does best. From electromagnetic pollution, your thoughts and environmental influences. So if you're prone to environmental sensitivity, Amazonite has your back. This is a great way to cleanse yourself from technology. If you need a break from your devices, Amazonite encourages discernment, allowing you to be unbiased in your decision making. Objectively, it leads the way, offering clarity on which choices are best for you. Detach from the outside in order to connect to the inside. So if you really are a person who wants to stay focused on hearing your inner voice and following your own inner voice instead of getting distracted about a lot of outside perspectives or about a lot of outside noise, Amazonite will be perfect for you. And then this is connected to Virgo energy as well as the planet Uranus. Then we also have red jasper. So this is about justice, strength, and stability related to the root chakra. So this would be like if you really, really, really want to feel grounded, if you want to feel safe within yourself, within your environment, this is a good crystal for you too, for you to focus on your stability, to focus on your security in life as well. So red jasper works closely with the base chakra and heals any wounds surrounding injustice, grounding you back to the earth. Red jasper alleviates chronic worry, clearing mental blockages to make space for balanced emotions and thoughts. Working with the base chakra, which is the root chakra, red jasper can also help heal issues related to sex, inviting you to explore your sexuality in healthy ways, providing stability and protection. Red jasper balances yin and yang, expressing a masculine and feminine energies that feel safe yet nourished. This is connected to Aries energy, also Scorpio, and connected to Mars, the planet Mars. And then we also have rose or quartz. So this is connected to your heart's desires, love, and divine. So the energy of love vibrates on a soul level. It penetrates the body through its many layers of tissue, all the way down to the cells. Rose or quartz is a crystal of love with the ability to shift one's sense of self and provide nourishment for your growth and transform fear and doubts into unconditional love, creating a strong bond to the universe. It creates a synergy between the pineal gland located in the brain and associated with your third eye. So use this for your third eye chakra if you need to work with your third eye chakra, and the heart chakra as well, infusing your intention with space to give and receive more love, which is something that I did mention at the beginning of the reading when I was talking about the other crystals as well. So this is related to all zodiac signs, and it's about sun and moon energy also. So very good balance with that card, with that crystal, sorry. And then we also have citrine. So this is about creativity, happiness, and manifestation. This is a powerful, energizing stone. Citrine derives its warmth from the rays of the sun and shines positively wherever it is needed. Like vitamin C for the soul, citrine works its magic on both physical and emotional levels, transmuting negativity into light-filled vibes and positivity. A great stone for enhancing one's prosperity as well. Citrine magnifies your creativity to inspire manifestation. known as the light maker. And before I did mention, those of you who resonated, you're possibly into manifesting. I mentioned that also earlier, but it encourages fresh beginnings, new ideas, living life to the fullest, accept the abundance that is coming your way. So this is also a great crystal for you to use with creativity and attracting abundance and attracting experiences, money endeavors, art endeavors. So this is connected to the Aries, Gemini, Leo, and Libra, as well as the Sun. And then your last card from the crystals is Emerald. So this will be another good crystal. So this is for the springtime, which is perfect right now for spring. And it's also for unity and vitality. So it says lush, reminiscent of the green of spring, emerald is known as the stone of successful love, stimulating loyalty, partnership, and friendship. Emerald opens the heart chakra, healing the auric field with unconditional love, hope, and joy. With exuberance and a lust for life, the emerald is a sign for new beginnings, a fresh step in life, radiating health, prosperity, and vitality. Grow in the direction of your dreams and nurture yourself along the way. You deserve the riches that life has to offer you. And this is connected to Sagittarius energy as well as the planets Venus and Mars. Also, I like to say right now is Aries season, that the time that I'm doing this reading. But whenever you get a chance to watch this video, even if it's not during Aries season, these could be related to the things that you just need to work with, the crystals that you need to work with, and the things that you need to hear for areas of your life, especially that you're opening up yourself to receive more in. Just wanted to let you know that part. And now I'm finished with the crystal portion. So those of you that are not going to stay for the rest of the video to watch for advice or affirmations, I thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please hit the like button and subscribe, because I have plenty more videos, and you can go to my channel and watch more videos at this time as well. Thank you so much for watching, and please share. And now moving on to the advice portion of the reading. So Spirit, what is some advice that those that are watching this video needs to hear at this time, along with the crystal messages that they have received? Sorry for shaking the camera. That card jumped out the pile. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have Know You Are Loved. So with the energy that I'm picking up so far, I feel like those that are watching this video that are still here, you need like some type of mental balance at this time, or emotional balance. I feel like you're a person who might worry a lot. about taking care of everyone else, and you might worry a lot about, you know, stepping in for other people, or supporting a lot of different people in your life. And sometimes you either feel underappreciated, or you do feel like you're doing more than you have to, because sometimes you are doing more than you have to. This is also for like the overthinkers and the ones who also feel like that they're not doing enough as well, or if it's hard for you to focus on your own thing. Like if you have issues focusing on everybody else and putting everybody else before you, and when it comes to, you know, focusing on your own thing, you feel guilt, some type of guilt about doing that. So I feel like this is a reminder from Spirit of you to just take care of yourself more, and know that everything is working out as planned, and everything is going to work out. Like, you may be a person that feels like everything will fall apart if you do not take care of things, if you do not step in, if you do not show up for others all the time. You also may be a person who feels guilty, you know, when you're not able to show up for others all the time. And Spirit just wants to remind you that you are loved, you are appreciated, you are adored. What you do means so much, but also taking care of yourself and putting yourself first means a lot too. Everything will always get taken care of one way or another, and you never want to put yourself in a position where your health is very affected because you haven't taking the time off, the well-deserved time off that you need for yourself. And for some of you, I'm getting that your body could have like told you either sometime recently or in the past that you needed to stop overworking, that you need to stop pushing yourself so hard with different tasks, or trying to take care of everything at once. Maybe you're a person who likes to do it all in one day, or always have something on your plate that's a lot on your plate. And you just need to acknowledge like when you need the break and when you need time to yourself and everything. But you need balance at this time, and you need to focus on the good in order to really get the balance that you need and the calm that you need as well. Especially for those that are overthinkers. We have clear your mind at the bottom of the deck too. So it does have to do with the mind, feeling overwhelmed mentally. And that can be hard, you know, if you're feeling overwhelmed mentally. Sometimes you may feel like you cannot get a lot of things done as you really want to, because your mentality can weigh you down from showing up the way you want to in your reality. We also have open up to change. So this lets me know that some of you do need to make some changes according to some of the things that I just discussed. And I'm sure Spirit is going to let us know those type of changes that you need at this time. But Spirit just wants you to know that like you're supported in all that you desire to do. But it is a matter of you not feeling like you have to take on everything for yourself. So the advice right now would be for you to be proud of yourself. Sometimes this is easier said than done for some people, especially if you're not a person who is used to giving yourself credit or praises or compliments. Even if you're a person who doesn't take compliments from others, you take it very lightly, or you don't really know how to respond most of the time. Like, this is especially for you to be proud of yourself. you do need to take time to show yourself appreciation, especially if you're expecting others to show appreciation towards you. Have you shown it towards yourself? Do you speak kind to yourself every day? Do you compliment yourself? Do you give yourself credit? Do you treat yourself? Because sometimes you need to treat yourself as far as giving yourself rewards of things that you're proud of. And yes, for some of you, you need to celebrate your accomplishments, and you haven't fully taken the time out to do it as needed. And Spirit is just saying you have so much to be proud of. You have so much accomplished thus far. And if you're a person that doesn't think that you do, look back to the harder moments that you've had in life before, and just look back to your childhood and where you are at this time. You could have a lot more peace. You could be in a lot more peaceful environment. You could have, taken more time out to develop your passions. You could be taking more time out to focus on your mental health and putting yourself first already. Those are things to celebrate and feel accomplished about as well. So just look at the big and the small to be proud of yourself over more often on a day-to-day basis. And then we also have relax. So I feel like you just need to take time out to relax mentally, physically, and emotionally. At some point, you need to do it every single week. Fit it into your schedule to try to do some type of pampering or some type of thing that is going to be mentally relaxing for you, especially for you to just tune in with yourself, check in with yourself. And if you're a person who worries a lot about other people, you definitely need to relax more. And then we also have Be Real, full moon in Aquarius. So this is for those of you that need to show up how you really want to show up instead of how others expect you to show up. Some of you may have put yourself in a box or been in a box for a long time, and you felt that you haven't really been living the life that you truly want to live, or you have been doing something that you've truly been wanting to do. Maybe you've been holding back because you're afraid of what others may think or feel about what you do, but it's really not your responsibility to always consider everybody else all the time. You do need to put what you want to do first and how you want to show up first. And it is going to help everything else around you. It's even going to help you to have more clarity and to bring more clarity into your life, especially if there's a lot of confusion or a lot of low, heavy energy. Things are going to get more cleared up if you're just authentic with whatever you want to do. And wherever you are in your life right now, you just need to be honest with yourself, especially those that have been like in long-term connections with people and you feel like you've grown out of something, or you just feel like things need to evolve and everyone needs to, pull their own weight. Like, don't be afraid to speak up on how you feel about it. And then we also have the card Shine. This is about new moon in Leo. So you definitely need to work on your confidence in some type of way. Or if you don't feel like you have any confidence issues, this is just Spirit's way of telling you to get yourself back out there or go do whatever it is that's been on your heart to do for yourself. Do something to shine that makes you feel good, that makes you laugh, that makes you smile, even one day at a time, taking one day at a time. Then we have Speak Your World into Being. So this is for the first quarter moon in Gemini. So whatever you want, you can have, but you're going to have to speak it out to the universe and put action behind what it is that you truly want. And for some of you, you've been saying what you want for a long time, but the action has been missing behind it. And so Spirit is just reminding you that it's time to take more action so that you can receive and manifest what it is that you've truly been wanting as far as your heart's desires. And then for some of you, this message is going to be about you needing, like I said, to speak your mind more about things, stand up for yourself, as well as being able to show up how you really want to show up. You need to get up, get out, get moving, especially if you've been more isolated and more to yourself. It's okay for you to open up again. It's okay for you to open up to socializing again, you know, as long as you feel safe and that you're ready to do it. And go ahead and take the leap of faith and open up. Everything in life kind of takes risk, so you can't be afraid to just go after things that your heart truly desires to have. And everything always works out for your highest good. Spirit wants you to know that as well. And then we have Full Moon in Libra as the last card from this deck. And it says find a balance. So this goes into the entire message and how I started, that you just need to find a balance, whatever works for you, whatever feels right for you, instead of always considering other people all the time. And know that others will adjust, especially if they're meant to stick around, they'll adjust. Some of them will also make changes when they see you making the necessary changes for your life as well. But now's a good time for you to focus on balancing your yin and yang energy, and meaning feminine and masculine sides of you. And, you know, do your research on how to do that. I mean, everyone is different on what's going to work for you to find your balance. So you're really going to have to check in with yourself. But for some of you, finding your balance just has to do with you like scheduling better or organizing better and getting more clear with what it is that you want to do for yourself without always thinking about what everybody else wants from you. And you will find a balance. You will be able to find your balance eventually, just to let you know. Okay, Spirit, what is the advice that you have from this deck of cards at this time for those that need it? Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have Sundress, do it for you. So this is the advice that goes along with what has already been said. You need to do things for yourself, whether other people, don't like it or think it's crazy. Do it for yourself and just see what happens. You need to take the risk for yourself, no matter what anybody else says. Especially if someone tries to tell you not to do something because it didn't work out for them, or because they're scared for you, nervous, or they're scared to lose you. Whatever the case is, you need to step into doing more for yourself and let everything work itself out. And then we also have lavender underneath that. So surround yourself with love. You will be able to surround yourself with even more love when you do more for yourself, when you get out there and take those opportunities that life has to offer you. You're automatically going to run into people, especially if you've been lonely, and if you're a person who doesn't have a lot of friends, you're going to be surrounded by more love if you choose to take the risk. And then we also have Voyage. You already have all the answers. So Voyage lets me know that you do need to do something out of your comfort zone and take a new direction with something and take the risk with what you've already been thinking about. You already have all the answers within you. No matter what you choose to do next, you have the answers, and you'll always be led home and back to yourself on what truly resonates for you. You have all the answers that you need at this time, especially if you're an overthinker and you're wondering if you're ready for something new. You are ready at this time. Spirit is letting you know that you are ready. And then we also have Shark, swim away from the situation. So it's time for you to swim away from your norm and whatever has already been taking place in your life. It's time for something new right now. Especially since Aries season just started not too long ago, and spring just started. Go for it. Go for whatever you've been wanting to do that you've already been thinking about. Then we also have Thorns. Weave together the crown you deserve. So this is the advice that Spirit has is for you to focus on what you're creating at this time, and do what you're deserving of, what you know you're deserving of, despite what others think or say. You need to put something beautiful together for yourself. This could be a literal project. This could be you focusing more on your career. It could be you focusing on just inviting more laughter, fun, and play into your life. But whatever you put together, make sure that you're giving it your all, and you're doing it because it makes you feel good. And then these two cards came out at the same time. It says Tree, let them go, and Villain, you can always rewrite the story. So for one, if someone is trying to make it seem like you're a villain, especially if you're a person who wants to get out there and do more for themselves, and they kind of try to paint you like in a corner and say, no, you're only allowed to take care of me. You're only allowed to take care of the children. You're only allowed to take care of only going to work and stuff. You're not allowed to, go out. You're not allowed to have fun. And trying to be very dictative over how you spend your life. And maybe they're not doing it verbally. Maybe they're not saying all these things verbally, but they've made you feel this way, that they put all the responsibilities on you in any type of way. Now it's time for you to rewrite the story. And like I said, do what you've been wanting to do. We also have Let Them Go. So this could mean physically letting them go if they're making you feel bad in any type of way, or if it's you that's putting that pressure on yourself. Sometimes you can just be putting pressure on yourself because you're so considerate of other people's feelings. And Spirit is saying either physically let the person go, or it's just about you mentally letting go of trying to take all of the responsibility about this specific person or thing. And you need to allow others to help you. And don't be afraid to speak up or stand up for yourself and say what it is that you need physically, because that's the only way that change is really going to truly happen. And you have to sit down and take time and be honest with yourself on how you're truly feeling, on what you want to do next. And then we have dragons, slay them all. So this just lets me know that you have to take action. Dragons breathe fire. Fire energy is all about action, taking action and being a badass and going out there doing what you want to do. And Spirit is saying any type of, you know, thing that you're up against, obstacle that you're up against, you can fight it. You can get through it. It may be that you're magnifying whatever the issue is, whatever others may be feeling. You could be magnifying it, especially if you're an empath. It's easy to kind of magnify others and, you know, kind of put others on a pedestal. But the issue and problem sometimes isn't as big, and it's bigger in your mind than it really is in real life. So just take action anyway. Just take risks anyway. And then we also have Throne as the last card from this deck. So it says your potential is endless. So you need to remember that anything that you want to do that is of your highest and greatest good, you can achieve it. You can go out there and achieve it and do it. It's just a matter of what you're telling yourself every day, what adjustments you're making, what changes you're making, and what you're allowing. That makes a whole difference with everything. But you deserve to put yourself on a throne. If anything, you deserve to put yourself first and, you know, let others be beside you and not rule over you, or you know, don't let them be the deciding factor of how you live your life. You know, it's important to consider others, but not in a way that you're putting yourself down. Okay, Spirit, what is the advice cards that those that are listening to the video need to hear at this time? Or not advice, affirmations. I'm sorry. Spirit knows what I meant. What are the affirmations they need to hear? One more. Okay, and I need affirmations from this deck as well. And I just want to mention again that sometimes, and this could be Spirit saying this too, but sometimes it is you just standing in your own way because you're too worried or in your head. And so that's why sometimes things can be a lot bigger. And fear can be stopping you as well. And you don't want to let it continue to stop you or freeze you up. Any other affirmations from this deck? apologize. Keep knocking things into the camera. Okay, one more, please. So I'm just gonna say the affirmations for you guys, and you can just take what you need to hear. But just one more. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have I'm celebrated. So all the affirmations I'm saying, you can choose whichever affirmations resonate and say it how much you want all day long, all week long. So I'm celebrated because you need to celebrate yourself, of course, is what we've been talking about. I trust my intuition. I am connected. I speak highly of myself. I am perceptive. And these two came out together. I am blessed and I am happy. And then from the other deck, we have I surrender it all. At the bottom of the deck, the moment I begin to celebrate myself and focus on my success is the moment I begin living. So again, another affirmation about celebrating. I measure my success by how much fun I'm having. Again, doing things that are enjoyable to you, that make you feel good. Anything that doesn't make you feel good, you do not have to do. Releasing anger from the past sets me free in the present. Another affirmation. And whenever I compare myself to others, I simply say this prayer: the light I see in them is a reflection of my own inner light. And then last card, my positive energy leaves a powerful impression on the world. Thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate, especially if you watched it all the way to the end. I do have more videos if you are interested, and please like this video so that my channel can be seen more by those that need these messages and that need help and guidance in their life. And please share, and thanks for watching.